sure no one broke any of his rules, Peter did something he's never done before.
I am moving in.
That is right. Peter moved in. That all happened just 1 week ago. So we're here today to see how they did. Did they strip down and reconnect? You're about to find out.
Well, this is going to be very revealing because if this family can be transformed in just 1 week, think about what that means for you and for your family. So, as promised, Peter showed up on the family's doorstep at high noon.
Hi, Peter. Come on in. Would you like me to take your bag?
Peter heads straight down to the laundry room to see how the family did on their first assignment. Peter believes if they can sort out this mess, it will alleviate tension in the house.
I'm seriously surprised.
The laundry room is spotless.
Let's start a rule right now. From this day forward, if you come down, you're not allowed to go upstairs with only one thing. So do you agree to that? Yes?
Yes.
Peter says stripping away the junk food and making healthy meals together is an instant way to reconnect.
There are so many toys, and yet it seems to me that one of the very few things that particularly Drake wants is exactly what he's getting at this very moment.
Attention.
Well, it's not even that. It's just togetherness. To be included. I mean, it's really that simple. Drake obviously looks up to you enormously. How do you handle that?
I don't think I pay enough attention to even care. I just know I need to work on my patience.
Peter says if the family can't complete the next assignment, reconnection will be impossible.
We are going to tackle the single biggest mess in the house, and that is
The garage.
Let's go. Okay, so when was the last time you actually parked 3 cars in the garage?
Never.
My one goal is at the end of today, we're going to see if we can park the 3 cars in the garage. So anything you no longer need, use, or want, drag it out onto the driveway. Okay. Let's get started. Let's go.
Right.
Okay, so the car table, there we go.
Go.
Okay, good. Let's go. There we go.
Stay.
There we go.
We got plenty of basketballs. Let's donate that one.
Snowboard. Okay, out.
In just 2 hours, they are left with a truckload of donations and an empty garage.
Woo!
There you go.
Yay.
Guys, look, you had huge fun doing it.
Yeah, we did.
The family survives day 2 of the strip down challenge.
Good night, Peter.
Good night, Peter. Good night, Peter.
Good night, Peter.
But no one has any idea that tomorrow will be filled with breakdowns and breakthroughs.
So were you surprised that it only took you 2 hours to clean out that entire garage?
I was extremely surprised.
Yeah. Well, that's because you had him really orchestrating, right?
Yeah, but it's more than that. I think for the family.
Well, there's an art to knowing how to do it. What is your acronym?
Fast.
Okay.
Do it fast. Fix the time. Anything that you haven't used in 12 months, you are good.
Yeah.
Stuff that belongs to someone else and trash, that has to go. But,
Right.
but the bigger thing here was it had just become so big in their minds,
Yes.
and I think everyone relates to that. They didn't know where to start. So a little bit of a push didn't hurt.
So why did the stuff in the garage, this is for everybody watching at home, why does all of that stuff in the garage play a role in this family's case, in their disconnection?
Because if you're not connected to your home, if you're not connected to where you live, if your home doesn't bring you peace and calm and focus and harmony,
When you walk in the door.
absolutely,
Yeah.
your line of lines
Is when you walk
It
in your
doesn't
house, it should
rise
rise up to meet you. Yeah.
If-
Not say, what the hell is
Exactly.
going on?
Yeah. So if your home doesn't give you that,
Yes.
where are you getting that from? So it starts with the stuff, but then I think has an effect through every
We all
aspect.
follow that, right? Everybody right now is thinking about what their bedroom looked like. Peter says that people confuse filling their time with texting and emails and talking on the phone with being connected.
Absolutely.
Because the truth is we have technology that allows us to communicate now better than ever, but it doesn't mean that people are actually closer together and connected.
That's the confusion. You could lock yourself in a room and send 1,000 emails a day and 100,000 text messages, but you are not connected.
Did you go through email withdrawal?
Absolutely not.
You did not.
Did not. It was great because I got to connect with my family again, you know.
You did not go through email. You
No.
did not go through texting withdrawal?
At first I was like, it was hard, but then after a while I was kind of glad I didn't have my phone.
Now this is interesting because I was wondering what was going to happen when you got with your friends. What happened when you got with your friends? You say, hey, I can't participate, or I'm going to be off for a week, or...
They didn't think I was going to be able to do it, and they don't think they can do it, but it's really not that hard.
Okay, so far, so good. It's usually the third day that takes people out.
Not usually, always.
Always.
Always. Because I think initially the family was so into this and so completely gung-ho, so enthusiastic.
It's like dieting. You know, the first day, fantastic, I feel so great. It's a new start. Second day, you're still feeling like, yeah, I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. And then the third day, you're having a burger. Yes, with fries, yes.
Double fries, thank you.
Okay, so is that what happened here?
Yeah, you know, the third day spun around, and I think we had gotten rid of a lot of the superficial stuff, the garage particularly, which was a metaphor for their life, as I always say. Stripped that out, and then started to dig a little deeper.
Yeah. But isn't everything a metaphor for your life? So if you drove here today in a nasty car, that car is a metaphor for your life. What your bedroom looks like right now is a metaphor for your life. Isn't it always?
Absolutely, and it's also the whole idea of stripping that stuff out of the house starts to get you back in touch with your home, which is so important. And it was the same thing with all the emotional stuff. We started to strip that out to get the family really back connected with each other.
And that starts the third day. That's when the emotional stuff starts to come through, the third day. We'll be right back.
Coming up.
What the hell is going on? Are you worried he's going to leave you? I'll be honest with you, Steve. You are terrified.
Stay tuned. All new. Though Nate survived an unthinkable loss, now he reaches out to a heartbroken twin.
When Eric passed away, tell me about Aaron's grief.
The one thing keeping him going.
You like Paula Deen? Well, guess who's here?
His super cook hero, Miss Paula Deen. A sweet surprise.
Nate, you do the honors.
With the cherry on top. Then, your #1 request for Nate, find me a date.
You're actually going on a date right now.
He teams up with a millionaire matchmaker Thursday.
A song by Paul Beckman, Paul Rainbow song, created January 11th, 2010, using the guitar chords, let's see here, B minor, E minor, C, and D7. This song is going to be called, well, communicating with his family was stimulation enough, so he didn't have email withdrawal. Communication with your family should be stimulation enough to prevent you from going through email withdrawal. That was the case for one son with his family. They were finally communicating. He felt glad that he had the chance to communicate with everyone he's close to, everyone he loves. You could do 1,000,000 text messages and emails in a day. It doesn't necessarily mean that communication is going to be any better. Hey, nothing like real life and being in the same presence as those you care about to try and communicate with the human mouth. Words are meant to be spoken when you can. Don't always have to text message everyone. Well, the experiment in human relations is working out just like they thought it would. Just like they thought it would. So there's hope now for the rest of humanity that's gotten in the same boat as this family. There's hope for you. You could do the same thing too. Stop and fast on electronics for a moment. Hold all the stimulation, won't you, for a moment. Come together with your family. Show how loving you can be. Wipe out the excess stimulation temporarily, and then try to remember what you made together. More family harmony despite the outside weather, and outside influences that influence us every day, until it starts to chip away at the harmony that was there. Hey, don't let that harmony of your family be chipped apart and fall apart. You remember now that you're all a part of one harmonious whole. You're a family, you know.